We could start with me saying, let's cut all that last part out. Welcome back to the Two Monties. Joined this week by super friend of the show and fantastic videographer, photographer.
What's his name? No.
Oh my God.
Do not start with that. Don't start with
That
that.
blew my hat off. Can I have my hat, please, Lincoln? That blew my fucking hat off. We're not starting again.
No, you can start. You just put a beep.
No, over his face and beep it.
Beep it.
Beep it, and I don't even see his mouth. Will from Euphoria.
It was on the tip of my
That
tongue.
dead
So
set
close.
blew. I threw my head back that hard and the hat flew off.
Too much context.
Holy shit balls.
Remember how they used to do Big Brother, Friday Night Live?
Yeah.
Where it was like the porn version of the 7 p.m. show?
That was Big Brother as well. Uncut. Big Brother Uncut.
That's it.
Well, I can tell you that
Should we do an uncut?
the Great British Bake Off has a version of that called an extra slice.
An extra really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Do you watch that purely for Noel Fielding? Is he still on it?
No, I watch it mostly for Paul Hollywood and Dane
Mighty
Prue.
Bush, man?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's still on it.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah,
I love Noel
sure.
Fielding. Man, everything he does, I've enjoyed. My entire life.
I've probably vaguely mentioned this before, but I recently came into possession of it's the sort of thing you'd enjoy, a little magic box that basically I can just type in anything and watch anything from anywhere at any time.
Yeah, I'm aware.
And so I've been watching the Nevermind the Buzzcocks came back out about 4 years ago with Greg Davies as the host.
Sweet.
And Noel is still, I think he's the only constant on Nevermind the Buzzcocks for the last 20 years, but yeah, he's excellent on that.
So good. Anyway,
I need the details of this magic box.
I can't help you.
you'll figure it out.
I can't
web.
help you. Mate, honestly, I got it through a bloke who knows a bloke in another state. It got sent to me.
Well,
Must
if
be-
you're going to that much trouble, you may as well got some good shit too.
Yeah.
There's great websites for it. I'll link you something after this.
Yeah, so this is, mate, it's about that big.
Yeah.
Just plugs into the TV. It's just a little...
You're saying too much. You'll get yourself in trouble.
I don't give a fuck.
Um,
Who's coming to get me?
I don't know. The government.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't have enough time
Broadcasting.
anyway.
No, well, it's like in the
Corporation.
UK, you got to have to watch like the BBC and stuff. Everybody's supposed to pay a TV license.
Yeah, it's wild, hey?
And so if you're not paying your license, you're not supposed to
Is
watch.
that the whole thing about stealing cable?
No, that's in America. That's a different thing again.
Oh.
But yeah, but they same thing. They do it in the UK. People
Yeah.
go, I haven't paid my TV license in fuck knows how long. But they'll come around and check your house, make sure you...
right.
Link and I were chatting on the drive-in. I would love to hear you
Here we go.
talk about that big vendor chat we had. Do you think you could bring it up and do it justice? Because I think it was a fantastic story and
I don't know if I could do it justice, but I mean, we can talk about it.
Did you hear about this?
No, probably not. I haven't probably seen you.
Nah.
So there's
And any conversation we've had since the last recording, we just don't talk.
we
anything
try
worse.
not to talk outside of podcast because we waste all of our
We don't
material.
see like
It's
stun
a
mullets.
really interesting story. That's
Hang on, just before we go any further, Lincoln, make a note. You should also cut out the bloke's name who said. You got to beep out that name too, because that will also identify who the person is, and then probably a bit further on. But because the people involved will be pretty petty about it, as they've already shown.
Yeah. It's a
So,
really...
so that celebrant that we just mentioned,
Yeah.
in a group chat said, and he's, I will say this, so other vendors who are in group chats with him will know who he is because he's in another chat we're in.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm saying he too much. I've already narrowed it down to like 1/3 of celebrants, if that. But when he's in a group chat, that one he's in with you and I, which is huge. The bloke is like the Phantom, mate. Like you wouldn't know he's there. He doesn't message anything for 3 years. But if he drops in,
Well, it's the same as our chat.
that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Great content.
You wouldn't even know he's there. And then all of a sudden he swoops
It's like
in.
a whack-a-mole. We hit him once and he pops up
but
over
he
there
swoops
3
in,
months
drops
later.
a bomb, and then fucks off again,
Yeah.
and you won't hear again from him for the next 3 years.
Yeah.
But anyway, he did a job at a venue. There was a coordinator, there was a photographer, there was a videographer.
You know this is my favourite game.
Yeah, I know.
Guess and name the details.
but the video portion of it was one of these companies, and at this point I'm making no judgment on them. I'm going to come back to it where I'm going to make judgment on these type of companies in a moment.
Yeah.
But where, they take the job, whoever does the admin is in no way doing the job. They just throw it out. They get a subcontractor in, blah, blah, blah. So this celebrant's telling us how this bloke's turned up. He was in what was the first one? He
Dirty trackies.
stained Nike tracksuit pants. The bloke was
A
in.
videographer turns up to a wedding, stained Nike tracksuit.
Stained with what?
Oh,
We
listen,
don't
you've
know.
gone
There's
too
no
far
more
there.
context than that. Use
Yeah,
your
come on.
imagination.
Oh, God.
And I'll tell you one more thing about people who have to take fucking dogs fucking everywhere. Now, I'm foreshadowing that at some point in the future I am going to talk about that. Hi, Jake and Ange.
And Sam.
Yeah,
Oh, what a cutie.
Yeah, but we were talking about
Hello.
Oh, sweetie.
Hello.
yeah,
Yeah, not everyone's a cunt to dogs. Ken.
I've got a dog. I like dogs.
Back to stained track pants.
Yeah, so
Stained track pants.
this person's turned up to do the videography in stained track pants. What was next?
He set up his tripod, aimed in the middle of the aisle, aimed back towards the groom, and thought that was perfect. Just left it there before the bride had made
in the
it down
aisle, looking at the groom, and was promptly told, the bride's going to walk down here. Oh yeah, good point. So then moved
Yes,
it.
it should be a warning flag.
So
straight
then
up, right?
in the reception for the speeches, normally, and you could probably weigh in here. Normally, it's a handheld moving around.
I reckon I figured it out.
Don't
Don't
jump
say anything.
ahead.
Don't
jump
say
ahead.
anything.
No. There's Jim's mowing. There's
Jim's videography.
Videography.
So
Cunt
then-
Sported franchise.
So then sets up no handheld. Sets up another tripod. So you're the speaker. It's in front of you at face height.
Yeah.
There.
Pointing at the speaker.
Pointed at the speaker in front of, so nobody can see the speaker because the camera is now
Directly.
right at their face.
Hang on. The speaker. Oh.
No, sorry, with the speaker, as in the person making the
celebrant.
speak.
They're blocking.
No, this is at the reception.
Yeah, gotcha.
He's
This is at the
blocking
Gotcha.
that
reception.
person.
He's blocking. So
Yeah.
you're giving a speech. Tripod set up. Cameras at face height.
Yeah.
No one can see you.
Yeah.
Already a dud move.
Yep.
Old mate then proceeds to go for reasons we don't know because he's got it set up on a tripod. He could have just walked away. Oh no, I'll go and stand and then just stood there scrolling his phone.
He forgot to do one thing too. So the celebrant
Probably
came,
fucking turn it on.
the celebrant came over.
Well,
he's-
you're preempting as usual.
yeah, you're jumping
Oh,
ahead.
God.
So the celebrant comes over and he sees him. He goes, "Are you going to get like a line out from the DJ's desk as well? Like, are you going to do this, or are you just going to use that thing?"
He had like one of those magnetic DJI
Yeah.
just
And he-
snapped onto something.
He's like, "Oh no, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. This is how I've done it a million times. Blah blah blah. This and that. Bit of foreshadowing there. But what's about to happen?
So, yeah, and so then that all goes ahead, which is, the other vendors are kind of standing in a little bit of disbelief. And then so the speeches are all done. A videographer comes up to Celebrant and says, "We're going to have to get those people to come outside and just
Oh
re-record."
no. He said we need to get them to do it again.
Oh, I
He,
thought
wasn't even- he didn't even say outside.
Oh, I thought that was it. No, that was
Yeah. that was his.
that was that person's.
the MC was very professional. He goes, "No, we're not doing that. We're
Yeah,
going
so
to
the bloke said we're going to have to get him to do them again. Microphone didn't work. The recorder didn't work. The one that he was chipped on saying, "Is that all you're going to use?" No, it's foolproof. Turns out it wasn't foolproof because a fool
Fuck
was
me,
running
it's one end of the spectrum to the other. You
So-
either have 19 mics taped to everything, including
cunt.
your taint, or
That cunt.
you've got fucking one
Which-
dog shit thing.
And the point I'll happily, despite every time you do it, me whinging at you, and I mostly do it now for my own amusement.
Yeah, fair.
But I get it. That's why.
Yeah. You don't make mistakes.
No,
You can't fix
and
it.
so then he goes, "We're going to have to get him to do them again." MC,
Which I think we can all agree would have said, get fucked. That's not happening.
no.
But this person was too nice and said, "Look, I will help you fix the problem that you created for yourself."
Yeah, what we'll do is we'll get him outside and tell him we need to get some extra voiceover stuff for the videos and just get him to go
hide
over
it.
some of the highlights.
Hide this
kind of thing.
person's mistake from everyone else involved.
And so,
Oh, because true, you don't need the full. Well, except if a full speeches edit is included in the package.
yeah,
but if
who
it's just
knows?
highlights,
But anyway, that was the fix.
Yeah.
So then, at the vendors are sitting around having dinner. That vendor, I've already said he. I can think of say bloke probably. Has then said to this guy, "Mate, I don't know what you're up to, but that's completely unacceptable. Like the professionalism here, mate, you can't do that again. Like it's not, you just can't do it." And the bloke's like, "Oh, it's never happened before." Blah blah blah. Anyway, whatever. And so then we can say this last bit as well, can't we? Yeah.
Just don't name the vendor.
No.
punch
not
on,
naming
punch on
anyone.
in the car park.
Not naming anyone. No.
No,
So then,
gets heaps more petty.
so then the person we know contacted the.
Hang on, the one that we know said gave
The
him a
agency.
serve.
They
Yeah, he didn't give him a
reached out.
serve. He gave him constructive feedback, but a serve. But then
Like it wasn't you, mate.
yeah, but post ceremony has contacted the people who were hired, like the people who have gone, let's hire a subby to go and do this job, and said, listen, I just need to let you know this is what's gone on tonight, and it's, we fixed it, but it's blah, blah,
Piss
blah.
week.
And they responded, thanks for letting us know. We've used this person before, they've been fine, blah, 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 blah.
But they will no longer be doing jobs.
They'll no longer doing jobs for us. You've taken it all on board. Thanks very much.
They said that in the reply.
Yeah.
We'll no longer be... Yeah, right.
2 days later, the venue gets a email from that company that says, just want to let you know about some offensive remarks made by ...
The celebrant.
celebrant. I'm not going to say what it was. In our company, it would have been a perfectly fine thing.
In everyone's company that was there.
Everyone that was there.
What, called him a fucking
No. He made an unrelated joke.
That was in context to what everyone
to
was
what
talking
they were
about.
talking about. But, some people might find it offensive. That sort of thing we'd enjoy.
Yeah.
But they said their person was completely offended. The photographer that was there was also offended. Someone from the venue.
The
coordinator, who were all in the chat that we were in, and they were like, yeah, none of that's true. We weren't offended. None of that's true. So basically they've gone, well, fuck that bloke. If he's going to say that, we're going to... And they were like, we hope he never works... You take this on board and he never works at your venue again. We certainly won't ever work in any job that he's involved in, blah, blah. So they've basically gone, well, if you're going to have a whinge at us, we're going to try and get you snaked out.
Fuck me.
Oh, unbelievable.
And the irony is, the celebrant/MC saved their ass so hard.
Yeah.
If he didn't do what he did and fix the problem for them, they would have had to refund probably the cut. Like most people offer like ceremony speeches and a highlight.
And as you know, when it comes down to it, no one gives a fuck about the refund. They don't have the footage.
Yes.
No, the footage is gone. The footage is gone.
Once in a lifetime moment. Fucking.
They might have to do like
the same as getting it re-recorded outside. That's the best. That's
what he's saying. He saved him.
Yeah, but like even that's not the same.
No, not
But
good.
even-
And they're still going
like-
to have to explain it when the couple receive the product.
Yeah.
This dickhead's still going to have to explain himself.
But not even that. The other move they've made, which is stupid, is that they're based in another city, and they're obviously just hiring local people once they've got the job. I'm assuming the price point is quite low.
No, they're not. They're
for
very
real?
sort of like 8 and above.
Oof.
Yeah.
Fucking
You think
hell.
they'd be paying the bloke enough to get clean trackies on at least? But what they haven't taken into account, obviously, is that like Newcastle, other areas close by, but the vendor community is quite small. But this is in a vendor chat that's got probably 30 vendors in it, including the people who they were claiming were offended.
Yeah.
So all they've done, and then this is all the chat in there. So they've come from out of town going, "Oh, that bloke's terrible. You should." And everyone's in the chat going,
Everyone's called bullshit.
Everyone's not only bullshit, but
All the vendors were there.
But
All
they're on the list now. Like
Yeah.
anytime someone goes, "We're working with them," you'd be like,
They come up in a chat. So literally, another celebrant that was there is like, "Oh, I know they just said they fired that guy.
I'm working with him
I'm
tomorrow."
working with him tomorrow." So they've flat out lied. They're just horrible.
But they must be, and I said in that chat too, like I'd never heard of them before.
They're
And
everywhere.
I had a job the same weekend. They were photography, I think. But I was like, I've never heard of them before, and now suddenly they're there, and here.
So this will foray into my next subject when I find my phone up there. Hold on, stand by.
Hang on, I've got the list here.
Yeah, but I need my
All right. Hey, listen, stop talking. You haven't got a microphone. You can't walk. Hey, listen, are you a videographer? Not a one of that bloke shit canning you all over town.
No, but just like agencies, they're popping up so much and knowing
Heaps of agencies.
knowing what you're buying.
Yeah.
And like the irony is I just said straight away I'm training up 2 new people to work for me, but I only want to take on 1 more in a weekend, and there'll be someone that's worked specifically under me for a year and a half. Hopefully by that point, it's not the same as just messaging a random group to get a person.
That's different to going through the Bonds catalogue and picking out the fucking track pant model to hold the camera.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find...
I don't believe he was much of a model either.
No.
Fuck, I might have to save this for the next one. I screenshotted some stuff from WedChat by WedChat yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And it was fantastic and very interesting to sort of bring up, but we might sort of come to something
Oh,
else.
we've got heaps of time, mate. You're here to fill in a number of episodes, so
we can
that's
cut,
good.
cut out some gap.
What about you, mate? I've done all the talking here. What about you? Got something?
I do have a feel-good story from the weekend.
Oh, we don't like feel-good stories.
You're going to have to.
I want shit talk and
This
fucking
one.
controversy.
Yeah, I'll get to that later. So, I emceed this Bridgerton charity ball. You saw the outrageous photos.
Yep. Well, I didn't see any
So
photos.
it's called the Friendly Faces Helping Hands charity, which is like puts country people in touch with city health services when they're going through cancer treatments.
Copy.
So it links you up to all the things that you're going to need that you probably don't know about, like transport and travel and, counsellors and all that sort of stuff. Been going for like 15 years or something, 20 years. And the lady that started it, she's got this incredible fucking story about like pregnant with her first child, found out she had a massive brain tumour, couldn't operate till he was like 9 months old. Then she had a huge stroke. Then when he was 9 months old, she noticed his eye was funny and he had a tumour and had an eye cut out as an 18-month-old. And then
try and keep it light.
I know,
fucking
just-
hell, mate.
like,
This
just-
is a light.
He started with
this is
feel-good
a light
story.
entertainment fucking podcast,
Anyway,
mate. Jesus
but,
Christ.
like all of it, and there's been more stuff since then, like just so many heartbreaking things in their life, and she's still like she dedicates her life to running this charity. So it was a fundraiser for it, big Bridgerton theme ball.
Mm.
She tells her story, which like brought the house down, does it every time. Like just Sam was there, Hunter Valley Video.
Oh yeah.
So she filmed this promo video thing months ago where I learnt the story. Anyway, Kelly tells her story on stage on Saturday night. Then she goes, I just play a slideshow for you. And then part of it is photos of her journey and hospital visits and the kids and, all those things. But then the other part of the slideshow was people in the community that she's helped with her charity, connecting them to different things.
Right.
And so I'm watching this slideshow, waiting to, when it finishes, then I got to cut back in and do the next part of the MC thing. Anyway, photo, and fuck me. Care flight, pilot, my best mate Luke,
Oh yeah.
who passed away when I was 17, and his mum in the back seat. And I've just fucking
Lost it.
And I thought, how in the fuck? I've known Kelly for years, known her story. How have we not connected the dots here?
Okay.
We had no idea that her foundation had been involved in
About your friend.
Yeah, with helping line that care flight thing up.
wow.
Also, it's Glen Innes, mate. Like fucking hell. There's
Yeah,
only
it's a
40
tiny
there.
place.
How does
a
fucking
small
someone?
country town.
No, but when that was going on, she was based out at Burke.
Right.
Like not, so she gets 10,000 hits a month on her website to help people do this stuff. So helping a lot of people.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, so
10,000. Is that an actual number?
Yeah. So she's
Wowza.
like flat out. Anyway, so my brother's wife, she's sitting at the table. We've looked at each other and we were like, "Oh my god, is that Luke Brown?" And she, like, we both fucking lost our shit.
Yeah.
Could not believe it.
I'm still waiting for the feel good part.
Oh, that's kinda.
Yeah, but then it's like, and it was right before the auction.
Yeah.
So then I got to get on the mic and
Yeah,
thank Kelly
yeah.
for a thing and be like,
Were you tearing up?
Very quickly, fucking lost it, mate. Like, very quickly had to say, all right, well, like, Kelly and I have just pieced together something pretty fucking special connection here, and if that's a sign that you need to fucking bid hard at the auction.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, the auction went very well.
I can't help but think this is all bullshit. There's someone that's been sucked into spending too much money at the auction on the back of a story they've sold, and now is trying
The
to
story was legit, and people
trying to cement it in. Now he's
people
going
were
on a
also
podcast.
sucked into spending more money at the
Oh,
auction.
good.
You want to have a wild stab at who?
You?
Yep.
How much?
Fucking Dylan.
What did you buy?
It's so ridiculous, but it's really cool. It's a hanging dining setting.
What?
So a fucking massive frame, steel frame,
Goes above the dining table.
and then no, it's like
So
an
the table
outdoor.
hangs
It's
off
an
the-
outdoor
off the
thing.
frame.
Oh, yeah.
The
seats?
the tables built into that frame, so it's secure.
Yeah.
But then the frame goes out wider than what the table is,
And the seats
then
hang down.
There's swing like chains and fucking wooden seats, an 8-seater
Okay.
swinging table.
This is very specific.
How much money?
So specific.
How much money?
4,200.
So can I?
I'm pretty sure it was the. I think
So did
that
you
was
do it or did Dill do it?
he did it? But also, like, I was being a spotter for the auctioneer.
Yeah.
And, like, Dad's a pretty mean fucking, baker. And so there was this hamper somebody had donated with some packet mixed Betty Crockers and some baking trays and stackable
Yeah.
mixing bowls and shit. Anyway, poor Rossog had to buy that fucking thing for $1,200.
So,
Because he threw his hand up for $50 or $100 or something, and then there was one other person bidding. It got to like $500 or $600, and he's like, "Nah, I'm out." And then I was like, "Sorry, Doc, you're in." And he wasn't even putting his fucking hand up. I just kept going, "Hey, hey!"
This fella over here.
so in the same vein,
But it's charity.
I've been recently made aware that I have a similar problem.
Yeah,
So-
which affected me.
Well, that's one of several things. So, when we were at the helicopter thing, I bought a silent auction. I bought for $1,000 a round of golf for 4 people at Newcastle Golf Club.
Yeah.
At Divas on the Green, which is the one you're talking about, I bid $3,000 on a table of 10 for next year's event. And so a couple of weeks
Which we're fundraising for, and they probably would have given us a
Yeah,
table anyway.
100%. And you
Especially-
charging people for the seats now?
that's still up for
a good
discussion. But mind you, I've paid the $3,000 some fucking months ago,
Yeah.
so I'm only getting back whatever. And so, good friend of the show, Molly, and her mum Bron, and sisters and family, they run a charity called Champagne for Brain. Obviously, in honour of Paul, who passed away, who was a dad. It's Molly, as people would remember, is our
Molly and Alex,
2024
Yep.
bride.
Cool.
Anyway, I emceed. They have this year was their 3rd year. They've asked us every year to MC it, and we never could. And this year I could go straight from a wedding to get there just in time. So I did that. The bit I didn't know was it's just women. The women only event.
You're the only dude.
I was,
And you are the most, you are not the most, if you were bringing
it works
one male.
perfectly. It's me.
Really?
It's a Swansea, it's Swansea Blacksmiths RSL, mate. Surf club. It was fine.
Yeah.
There's one other gay guy because I kept going, ladies, and that one gentleman over there. But I bought a 3 nights at a holiday house at Crescent Head for $3,000.
Fuck, I just remembered I also bought a 2-night stay at this one on the weekend.
Yeah, and so
These are
and
taxable
I was,
write-offs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. You can literally
This is
charity.
not financial advice.
No,
Yeah.
100%. But charity is a taxable.
Lincoln, cut that out. And it was, I mentioned it to someone and they went, you can't go to any charity thing. Every time you come away, it's thousands of dollars. I'm like, I hadn't really thought of that. It's for charity.
And we had the chat.
And I love
beforehand.
Crescent Head.
Yeah.
And we were like, saving for the wedding. We got to do these fucking house renos, all the things. We were like, we got $500 cash out on the way because we'd read somewhere it was cash only, but it was only for the raffle tickets. Then I forgot to take my fucking wallet anyway. So then it was like, had we had the cash, we might have just said, we'll just throw that down to somebody else that's bidding. Oh, we'll put it in for that, whatever. But no, we had the cards, so we just went ham, and now we have this amazing dining setting.
You have space
And nowhere to
for
put
it?
it.
We have to buy a bigger fuking yard.
Oh, that's the fix.
It is big. It is big.
I'll tell you, being at the all-women event, I'll tell you who I did see there, she came up, tapped me on the shoulder. You don't know her, but this is the context. Tapped me on the shoulder. I turned around and went, oh, my God. It was a woman my age. I went to school with her. She was my first probably proper girlfriend and the first girl I ever pashed.
Oh,
and I was like, fancy seeing you here.
Yeah, well, there
That was
you go.
great.
How nice.
Here we go. He's
I
back.
brought
He's
it
got
up.
the list.
I found it. No. It was this is the.
So anyway, we've just talked about how we, philanthropists giving heaps of money to charity. You go back into shitting on someone for a little while.
No. This is an anonymous post on WedChat that I thought was interesting yesterday because it
Excellent.
kind of ties in.
And it's in a public forum, so fucking let's go.
Everyone's posted up. So our wedding was 2 weeks ago. So naturally our vendors are reaching out now asking us to leave reviews.
Yep.
A few of them we weren't all that impressed with. So it's like straight away, like, do you even bother leaving a review or do you leave it waiting in the wings because it's a small business?
Yeah.
Do you want to snow them under? Or,
I would, my personal opinion is, unless something was diabolical,
yeah.
I would just not. I would do nothing. I would do nothing.
Small little slip-ups are...
Yeah. If it's just like...
But if they turned up in track pants and didn't
And lost- and
record the
and lost the
speeches,
audio,
by all means,
that
shit
would be a
cans.
problem.
100%. It's truly nothing major, and maybe I'm nitpicking, or maybe it's worth mentioning. However, we are having a hard time knowing how to go about it, considering we are people who really struggle with confrontation. We know we can't do the day again. Nothing we can do to change it. But if you were going to give constructive feedback to your vendors, how do you go about it? There are 3 things here. There are 3 different vendors that they name in this, so it's interesting.
They name them?
They don't name them, but they say, okay,
bag of dog shit on fire on the front porch does the trick normally.
More or less, the award-winning award-winning was part of what I had in here, which I want to talk about at the end of this.
Yeah, which I haven't brought up on this podcast ever.
Really? You haven't brought up awards at all? Fuck yes.
Oh, no, awards we have.
They're identifying them by that term.
Yeah.
Award-winning.
It comes up multiple times in this.
The bit I haven't brought up is that, I'm the 2025 New South Wales Celebrant of the Year.
Mate, I was Bride's Choice for 10 years.
Bride's Choice is made up.
If you describe yourself as award-winning...
Never.
Yeah.
I will have to headbutt you.
Never.
Yeah.
Monty King, award-winning MC and celebrant.
I have put the little gold star badge on
Very cute.
Well, and we talked about it before, it's because Joe Blogg's public.
Yeah.
Doesn't know any better.
No, 100%. For example, our award-winning MC was mostly fantastic, but went MIA for over an hour. We missed announcing... What? Was you?
No. I have.
I wasn't MIA. I was taking a shit.
No, not in the reception. I haven't. But I did it on the weekend between ceremony and reception when they're off having photos.
It's
and
like
stuff.
2.5 hours.
I went and sat in the car with the AC running.
But I'm pretty confident this was midway through the reception.
It was stinking hot and it was fucking. There was flies everywhere, and I'm going to sit in the car.
Yeah.
No, sorry, but can I be reminded because I will forget.
Yeah.
I also have. I had a bride, good friend of the show, Raquel, which is a perfectly normal name.
This person has come up so many times for one bit.
She sent me, this is some Facebook page called Tea Time, as in TEA.
Fun. Yeah, I love that.
And it's about this guy, and names him and shows photos of him. I'll come back. Good. It's an incredible story.
Let's loop back on that.
Yeah.
Okay, went missing. We were scrambling, looking for him, and it just caused so much panic in the moment.
Hang on, it went...
He was missing for an hour.
Announcing what, though?
It would be something in the reception.
Yeah,
so,
right.
multiple people are looking for him. And MC, really, you only become relevant at reception.
Yeah.
Our award-winning photographers.
That's a fucking personal attack, isn't it?
No, it isn't. When
you only become relevant at the reception.
No, but
previous to that, you can go and fuck yourself.
Before that, we will.
I'm asleep in the car before that.
It's 100%. It's either the coordinator, on the day coordinator, or the photographer that is kind of pushing things along before that.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then the next line, which I thought was also interesting. So this person's really into hiring people with awards.
Right.
Our award-winning photographers missed 3 of the 3 items we had put on our must-shoot list. Even when we'd asked them multiple times, we'd chosen them based on how well they shoot couples at our particular venue. But didn't prompt or assist us in getting any of the similar shots. They only asked for 3, so that's pretty light on. For
Even if you as a photographer were like, that's not my jam. If they'd
3 photos,
they'd specifically asked for it, you'd still do it.
What were the 3? Was it like a Blomkin?
No, they're not saying.
And some other fucked up things, or
photo of the rings on a pillow.
It's probably something really simple. A lot of the time when people ask for specific things, it's usually there is a family heirloom involved.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. You would do it though, even if it wasn't your jam. You'd just do it.
At the case of 3, I would shoot anything if they only had 3 that I had to worry about.
If it was 58 things, different story.
Yeah, 100%. I would have a conversation.
Yeah.
Anyway, missed these 3 things. We also provided a mood board and a brief, which we're hoping to get something like for our own gallery. And our content team severely undelivered by swapping out their staff halfway through the day with a subcontractor and didn't meet or get a lot of the items that we were hoping to get.
Sorry, a content creator
had someone trade midway through the day.
Out.
Yeah.
And then what?
Yeah, so they obviously one of the content creators could only do half the day and another one, so they just traded in halfway through the day. Anyway, they're asking for advice on...
I'll be honest, we talked about content creators. There are some great content creators out there. It's obviously an emerging thing. We talked about it with you last time you were here. Yeah. But it is so new, and I would say a lot of people's opinions of it is so borderline.
Mm.
To make that move is fucking wild.
They're only fucking that for everyone
Everybody else.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, essentially they're asking for advice on what they should do to respond to this vendor. The photographer has only delivered... They're chasing a review and they've only delivered teasers so far. So about 20 images and they're going, please review, please review.
You cannot ask for review if you haven't delivered done the job.
Yeah.
No.
So what are you being reviewed on?
Sorry, could I just... I'll bring this back because it's relevant just last week.
Yeah.
We talked about before, Lincoln, you might confirm for me, we talked about the photography company that were they'd hassle the guests on like the couple on the night, saying if we go around to your guests and if I get 10, you'll get a sneak peek tonight. If you get 20, I'll give you this.
Did I tell you about this one?
And then if you give me so many more, you'll get the whole gallery within blah blah blah.
Fuck, I hate that.
Hang on, stop. So I'll fucking name them because they just got rolled. Fuck them. That Andres and Co.
Yeah.
Oh, was that them?
That was them.
There's a few companies
And
that
so
do
they
that.
just got fined.
Oh, fuck.
240? I thought it was 240,000.
I think there's a lot of stuff floating around.
Whatever the
I
number
saw it
was,
from
I was
the
like,
ACCC
that's not going to cover.
No. And the couples will never see the money or the photos.
No.
But yeah, so sorry, that was just a tie-in because I saw it pop up online last week that they'd been sentenced or
But
whatever.
more or less, it's a really hard spot if you're not a conflictual person.
Yeah.
Even if you are a conflictual person, you haven't received the product yet. So you going
Is
in...
conflictual a word?
I was going to pull him up, but I
If you're
decided to let it go.
If you're someone who doesn't like conflict...
Yeah.
Sorry,
Confrontational.
if you're
Confrontational.
That's the word that I was looking for. Sorry, thanks, guys. Thanks.
No,
We're back.
you
We're
don't
back.
have to apologise. And normally I'm that cunt.
I know.
And I was like, no, I'll let him
It's
go.
only
And our
because-
mates popped straight
It's
up.
only because Dill's so good at doing
Also,
that.
literally half his fucking language that comes out on the day, and I'm like, I swear that's not a word.
Yeah.
Dill's talking about someone the other day called a pasture, and I was like,
Is it pasta?
I said that on the ground. That's pasture. It would be a pasta. He goes, oh. So many.
But you can't... If you haven't received the product yet,
You can't ask for a review.
You can't ask for a review, and it's also probably not in your best interest to write something back that is negative to this person.
When you haven't got your photos yet.
Because all
They
they
razzed them on the fact they hadn't left a review yet.
No, they haven't raised it, but they've asked for a review.
They've kept asking for a review, but they've only delivered like 15 images.
Oh, sorry, you're saying for the couple to respond that they can't respond negatively.
One, it goes two ways. One, you wouldn't ask for a review if you haven't done the job yet.
Yeah.
And two, the couple is going to be reluctant to because they haven't got their photos yet.
Yeah.
They're not going to go, oi, fuckheads.
And
you've
they're
done a
kind of
shit job.
hamstrung because they can't then
Can't do
say,
anything.
they can't reply and say, no, I'd love to leave a review, but I can't because you haven't delivered the thing.
Yeah.
And then that's passive aggressive.
I would do that.
It's a really shit situation.
I would do that.
Yeah.
I would go, I'll be happy to give you feedback
when I see everything.
when I've seen the gallery.
Yeah.
It's just a hard situation because if you respond with actual real feedback in that moment,
You can't do it then.
yeah, you can't. It's
Yeah.
such a you're so tied up by like they will just do either a really shit job and punch it out if you've written a terrible review.
Yeah.
It's just a horrible situation for a couple to be in. Really bad.
Is that the end of that story?
That is the end of that story. Sorry.
No. You don't need to be. It was excellent, and I think we could probably. No. We could probably pick back up on
That
it.
was excellent, and it's all good, and thanks for coming in.
I was kind of tying
It's
it
the first
into
time I've been on TV. I've never been on TV before. No, only because Lincoln's been pacing up and down behind the cameras for the last 5 minutes.
Us up?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And quite frankly, if you just tune back in next week, we'll be picking straight back up from here. So, see you say it.
After a piss.
See you next Tuesday.
Beautiful.
Good one.